Okay, we're going to be addressing uh, Sergeant Collier's testimony, the testimony that, well, it's in the discovery. Some of it is, but it is the reason that I was held without bond for 50 days, and it was based upon this same guy. The day after this, or a week after this video, he goes and tries to violate me for the exact same things that he's telling me to do later in the video, like go talk to the records people, talk to the records people. Okay, I'll go talk to the records people, and then that's the basis. But nowhere mentioned. You're not. He just glosses over and just omits major parts of this whole thing, like this.
But you refused to look at the title that I was offering to show to you, and y'all refused to see it. And I hadn't been to the DMV yet, and y'all wouldn't look at the title.
Nowhere, anywhere are you going to hear anything about a body cam. Right when we switch to body cam, that's when he doesn't know anything. Then
the body cam video.
He was prepared for one question and one question only.
That is correct. That is correct. But I had the title. Well, that doesn't, what if you get a title? I do have the title.
He seems to know what happened to the title.
Well, okay. But what do we have? We have an unreasonable seizure also. That was a violation of the Fourth Amendment, I believe. Because if you can't tell me the reason that it was,
he forgets to mention this.
Going to release. You should listen to the body cam video. And the car was seized from me without a charge. I was standing right there offering to show you the title, but y'all refused to look at it. Y'all wouldn't look at the title when I offered it. So, otherwise, you.
He's got that. He's got that one down. That's all he's got. The registered owner, not the lawful. The lawful owner is the donee. That's me.
I had the title in the car. I failed to do what? To provide it to you? Right, but what about if I hadn't been? No, so if you leave, like you pull off the, yes. Okay. Let's do it.
He knows it's in the car.
No, that's not true. Well, under that scenario, that's true. Well, that's true if it was a forged title. Well, that would be true. That would be true if that was the case. But if I had the lawful owner, which was my mother, and had her valid signature on a title, with her instructing me multiple over a long time, or mother says. She's liable for the bill. Oh, well, I mean, are you a lawyer? I mean, because this is law. Well, I'm suggesting, I mean, because we're going to get into, okay.
I want to talk to Sergeant Collier this week.
Go and you hire a lawyer. Right. See, that's no, I know. No, I know. See, that's an unreasonable. It's an You know what you didn't do? You didn't file the title. What if I didn't have time? What, I mean, if I pull off the lot, I mean, can they call the police?
This is the cream. This is the guy. This is the guy that they put out there as their. I'd gone up the level, and he was the guy. This is their best and brightest. This guy is just opening the checkbook for Florida State University.
Right. Okay.
Here we go. He's not ready for the body cam stuff, and nowhere mentioned is the word body cam anywhere.
Okay. I'm tabling that.
What a smarmy. That is disgusting.
What about it? Yeah. Okay, so let's put that aside. Okay, that's assuming that you aren't on the hook.
That's a false statement right there. That's a misrepresentation of the law. That's why they're on the hook for this guy.
And we're missing the entire.
Here we go.
Okay, we'll table that subject. Let's move to the missing body cam video. Well, okay. Well, I've already done a discovery request, and there was no scope limitation on what they returned to me. They gave me partial. They gave me some of the video, but there's 17 minutes missing on the first incident that I have the record. We listened to my recording, and that's nowhere found.
Why is that?
And then also we have the entire arrest is not there. I was not arrested. That's news to me because they took me to the Leon County Jail. I mean, I didn't just walk in there. I'm sorry. I stayed in Leon County Jail, and well, I mean, it seemed like I was arrested. From the business school, the Florida State Police. These are like material details. Is this another day? No, that's the same after this is the same afternoon.
Stuff.
When my mom went over. Yeah. All right. If you didn't know all this, then you don't know nothing yet. Okay. You were arrested the next day. No, the night. The same night. It was about 9 o'clock that evening.
Why don't we just pull out the video and show me? That's the video we're talking about. There's nowhere found.
Well, I didn't suggest that it was the same officer.
He's talking in front of somebody, showing off, and they don't know that he's getting crucified.
That video is missing.
I'd like to know where my mom was during all this. He shoots one, then goes back, tries to come up with something else, then throws another one.
Well, that was only because they booked me after midnight, possibly, because I was. Which is the exact definition of a day, correct? Well, I mean, if we're talking about the same calendar date, it was.
He's going to get in there.
Let's get into some. I love that. I mean, I'm a technician in that stuff. So you're saying that I was arrested after midnight, and that technically would. Well, it was the same day that I got the trespass order. Maybe y'all didn't get it into.
They can't produce that video. That's why they would throw it in my face if it helped them.
We'd be able to uncover that if we had the video now, wouldn't we?
No, we don't need the video, do we?
I mean, we're not doing so good on record keeping so far. We don't know where my phone or my. Officer actually encountered you on the time. Oh, really? See, now that's what I was just saying. You were just lecturing me on the technicality. I just thought you were lecturing me on that. That's because I was correct in the beginning and you were incorrect. I mean, if we're just getting technical on that, that's why that happened. Yes. Well. Right. Okay. Well, I'm just going on what I said. Okay. No, but you had made a point of it, so I was just bringing that to your attention. Okay.
Okay, that's the best and brightest over there. That's I don't know. Florida State. That's who y'all got out there. Anyway. I need to break that up into several videos because there's a bunch of stuff in there and I don't want to make a huge long video. We're just going to break it up into bite-sized pieces. Anyway, thank y'all for listening.